Got to start off with some breaking news. Here in the city of Columbia, we're being told there's a large apartment fire at the Tropical Ridge Apartments on Stoneridge Drive. That's right off of Greystone Boulevard. If you are in downtown Columbia, you probably have seen the heavy black smoke in the air. Our Columbia firefighters say multiple people have had to be rescued, and there are a lot of crews out there working right now together to get things under control.
Columbia Fire Chief Aubrey Jenkins is joining us live on the phone right now with more details. Chief, what can you tell us about this fire?
Well, basically, this fire came in, I don't know, probably maybe 20 minutes ago or so. And when we arrived on the scene, we got a 3-story apartment building out here that is totally engulfed in flames. We were able to get one person out, but however, we are still actively working this fire.
Chief, I know the Greystone Boulevard area, there's a lot of apartments there. A lot of people going to be coming home right now trying to get into their homes. What would you like us to tell the public?
Well, if they can stay away from this area just for a little while, because we got multiple units out here, and we just called in for more. This actually went to a third alarm, and the reason being because we had a couple of firefighters that were trapped on the inside.
Oh no!
Can you tell us more about that? About your firefighters that are fighting this blaze right now?
Yeah, they seem to be okay. We got EMS looking at them right now, at least one of them. And we have made contact with the
Chief, has any parts of the buildings collapsed on the inside?
Yeah, I believe because it got up in the roof, it did collapse from the top floor, and so that's kind of, you got to be real cautious about the collapse, because it's a 3-story building. So.
Chief, do you believe you got everybody out of the apartment complex?
Well, we have not had the opportunity to really search the whole building, in particular where all your heavy flames are. I'm just hoping that everybody is out, but we'll be doing a very thorough search to make sure nobody's in there.
And Chief, if you can clarify, I believe you said a couple of firefighters were inside. You got one being treated by EMS. Is the other still in the building, or is he out already?
Well, we made contact with him already, so we do know where he is, and we made contact with him, and we're in the process of getting him out.
Chief, I know that you got to get back and get working, but how many units? We are looking at several units in a row. How many units has this spread to? Any idea?
Well, right now it's just one single unit, but it's got multiple apartments, in this one unit.
All right, Columbia Fire Chief Aubrey Jenkins, thank you so much for your time tonight, praying all of your firefighters and everybody out there are okay.
All right, so if I can recap briefly here, we believe there's still a firefighter inside the building. They made contact with that firefighter. They're trying to get to that firefighter and get him out of that building, if I understand correctly.
Yeah, the chief also said this has gone from a 2-alarm to a 3-alarm fire. Just like JR said, the reason for that is because 2 firefighters got trapped inside one of these buildings that we are looking at while they were fighting the fire. He also said the roof to one of these buildings had collapsed. Obviously, you can see that very well could be the one on the right-hand side there. Also, we know that he said they had to, when they first arrived, rescue somebody, but as far as if there's nobody else inside these apartments, he said they don't know yet because the flames have been too intense for them to be able to go inside and do a full sweep.
They have not been able to do a thorough check of the building, I guess, is what the chief said, as far as finding out if anybody else is inside these burning buildings.
But again, these are the apartments off of Greystone Boulevard. Some of them, I know there are tons of apartments. I've got friends that live out there as well. Oh, okay, this is a live image, as we can see now. This is totally different than what we first saw. We just heard Chief Aubrey Jenkins from Columbia Fire on the phone tell us that they have not been able to do a full, complete sweep to make sure that nobody else is in these buildings because of the active flames, and that's exactly what we can see here from this live look.
Yeah, it has to be a very very tense situation out there, especially with a firefighter still inside one of these buildings right now. Again, the fire chief says they have made contact with that firefighter, and they are working right now to get the firefighter out of the building.
Yeah, and just if we can go back to that image, if we still have it up, I know it's a live shot. So 126, Greystone Boulevard, everybody who knows Columbia is right off of 126. It's an area that when you're coming into the city or going out of the city that you pass. It's right near Riverbank Zoo. But as the fire chief said, there's smoke in the air. I'm sure you can see that from very far away. And he said if you can avoid the area right now, they are asking you to do that. If you have friends that live in some of those apartment complex off the Greystone Boulevard, certainly now's the time to let them know, hey, turn on the news, there's something going on, you might not want to head home yet.
It sounds like this fire started within the last half hour or so. It started out as a 2-alarm fire, but as you heard the chief say, it's a 3-alarm fire now because of the rescue mission that is currently underway to try and get the firefighter out of that building right now. This video you're looking at here was actually tweeted out by the Columbia Fire Department when they first alerted the media to this fire. Again, we do have a live picture at the scene. We're trying to get a better shot for you right now of what's going on out there as these firefighters hoping that they can get this fire under control and hoping that no one else is inside these burning buildings right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And from what we just saw from the live shot, you know, this was earlier than we just saw the live shot, did still have flames coming out of the building, which, okay, we're back to it now. Absolutely hate to see this. And it appears to be spreading. You know, here's the problem too, JR. We know we have a ton of rain on the way this weekend, but it has been a very dry week. So I know that causes extra issues when it comes to putting it out, when it comes to it spreading, when it comes to spreading to nearby trees. We just saw a piece of the roof collapse. Chunks of the roof are literally falling off as we're looking at this, and we understand from what Chief Jenkins said, there's more of the roof about to go. Goodness gracious. I certainly hope nobody is inside as we're watching this, but as he said, they did have to physically rescue one person from the building.
It's important to note we don't know what caused this fire yet. That investigation will begin once they can get these flames put out, which started about 30 minutes or so ago. This is the apartment complex off Stoneridge Drive, which is off of Greystone Boulevard. Again, this is the Tropical Ridge apartments that we are looking at right now. A live picture coming to us as firefighters work to put this blaze out. The chiefs seem fairly confident. They had located a second firefighter. They seem fairly confident they're going to be able to get that firefighter out A-OK. Yeah,
you can actually see the water going up over these flames now. You can see it coming and going in plumes there as they're trying to get this part of the fire out. To me, he said it was one big building, but it also had looked like it had burned several units. This is obviously a very fluid situation. We're going to continue to check this throughout your news hour tonight and bring you the very latest, but we're going to get the details posted to WLTX.com.